Hey guys, I made this two-piece for a client, and in this video I'm gonna be showing you how I did it. This is sewing with all, and let's get into the video. So I had two options to choose from, so I chose the second option. I'm gonna be using this kente fabric and I'm gonna be drafting my pattern on the lining. To avoid lengthy videos, in this video I'm gonna be drafting the top, and then the second video I'm gonna be drafting the skirt. On the next video I'm gonna be sewing the whole thing, so stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. So basically I started by drafting a straight line on the lining. That's gonna be my starting point for the shoulders. Her shoulder length was 16, so I'm gonna be dividing that into 2. That's gonna give me 8. I marked 8 and went down with an inch, just connected the line to my starting point. From that slanted line I went down by 8 inches, that's the armhole, divided by 2. Then I just drew a line. Now from that point I just extended the line, just draw a line that's going to be our bust line. Now depending on how wide or low you want your neckline to be, for mine I added 3 inches on both sides. So after that we're just going to connect with the ruler. On the armhole, divided by 2, that's going to be 3.5, then going by half an inch, and then measure your bust line divided by 4. Here I realized that the shoulders were actually very wide, so I had to do some adjustments. So the process is just the same. Go inside by half an inch and then divide your bust line by 4. Your bust measurements, the vertical measurements. Then connect the shoulder to the half an inch and then to the point where you divided your bust line by 4. I keep saying bust line, but this is actually a chest line. And then you're going to measure your horizontal measurements from your shoulder down to your bust line, your waist, and then your full length. This is my bust line, and then I just extended a line vertically, and then I did the same for the waist and then the full length of the top. Label the first line chest line, bust point, waist point, and the full length. Now for the corset, measure your the knee measurement. Mine was 6 divided by 2 is 3, so I came in by 3. Same for the waist and the full length. After that, just draw a line to connect the points. Then I came down from the bust point with 1 1/4 inch on both the left and the right. Now on the waist point, from the same line we drew, I came out by an inch on both sides. From the chest line going up, I came out with 1.0. That's how high I want the corset to be. Then here I was just drawing the dots. Take your ruler and draw the curves. And for here, just draw a straight line downwards. That's gonna be our dot. Now that that is done, from the 2 inches point upwards on the chest, go out with half an inch on the left and an inch on the right. And from the bust point, just draw a curve as well. That's gonna be another dot. And depending on how deep you want your bustier to be, you can go as deep as you want. Feel free, but I went down with 2 inches because I did not want it to be too revealing for the customer. So from those lines, you're going to add your dot allowance and your sewing allowance. Then on the armhole, I went and got my midpoint and then came down by 1 inch. And then I just connected it with the ruler, the curved ruler. That's going to be the bra cup for the Bustier corset. From there, extend the line outwards. If you want to make it curvy from the curve to that line, you can, just to get a smooth transition. Now that's done, let's do the back. Now for the back, I just took one piece from the front and then just labeled it from my starting point. That way I got the full length. After that, I drew a line vertically. Just like how we did for the front, we're gonna measure our nipple to nipple measurement, which was 3 inches. I measured that on the lines and then connected. That's where our dot is gonna be. Then after that, just come out from the midpoint of that line, which was like 3.5 or so, and from there I came out by 1/2 inch on the sides. Come out with 1/2 inch if you want, but you can actually come out by 1 inch. That's how big the dot is gonna be, if you want, that is. So for this dot, we're gonna make a diamond shape. From those points, just draw slanted lines from the previous points on those straight vertical lines. After that is done, I measured my all-round full length and then added 1/2 inch sewing allowance and 1.5 dot allowance. You do the same for the top line and then connect. That's how it's gonna look like, and then you're gonna cut. I don't know where the cutting clips went. I guess they just disappeared, but yeah, I did cut, and I'm gonna be showing you very soon how it's gonna look like, so stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed at this point, please do so and like the video. That's how you're gonna push this video to go out and reach the important people like you who want to know how to sew. So if you want a curved like this back, you're gonna go down by 1/2 inch and then draw a slanted line. So after I cut, this is how the front is gonna look like. We have the side part and the middle part. So remember, I actually had it in half. So this is the front with the dots. You're gonna connect all of that and make the front, and then that's the back with the dots as well. After you connect those things, you're gonna have your back. Yeah, so that is it for this video, and this is how it's gonna look after you're done connecting everything. So I just pinned everything down. So yeah, that's basically it. This top is easy to make and it's actually nice. If you want to add sleeves, go ahead and do so. If you want to add lace, go ahead and do so. So this is the fabric I'm gonna use. This is the Kente fabric, and I'm just gonna take what I already cut on the lining and place it on my fabric and then cut. After I do that, I'm gonna sew and come back with how the top is gonna look like. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video.